I'm not joking either.
Yeah.
You dropped the 50. That came out of your pocket. Where's that from?
From the ATM.
Talk about
What
sluts.
do you think?
Magic Millie had to make the decision to go, do I give it back to him? I reckon he's earned a bit of money. Or shall I keep the 50? She did return it. We've got a trustworthy team here at Nova.
It's good to have you, man, with your new band.
It's good to be back,
Do
man.
you call it a new band?
The lads?
Yeah, the lads.
We're calling it the Pints in Different Places tour.
Yeah. Pints in different
Did you have any
Yeah.
mates that you grew up with going, Niall, please get me out of here? Just I'll be on a tambourine. I just want to. I'll play the triangle, but I just need to get out of my job and get out of Ireland.
No, thankfully not. No.
No, did you get to choose your band, or they
Yeah,
chose
yeah.
it for you?
Yeah, I was. My mate is the drummer. The drummer is my friend of mine.
Great.
He's
Yeah,
been
right.
Playing, he's been playing. What?
No, I said, yeah, right.
All right. I was like, what?
Yeah, all right.
I was like, who, Ray? His name's not Ray. It's Jerry. And Jerry was playing.
Sorry,
with,
Jerry.
Jerry was playing for the last few years with James Bay, so we got to, we know each other from being around, And then he was like, I think James is making his record now, so he was like, if you're putting a band together, give me a shout. So I gave him a shout, and we did auditions and stuff, and then I had to test it, so I brought everyone out we all went for a pint. We did auditions, and then the ones that I picked, just to make sure before I said yes. I didn't tell them, but I kind of brought them for a pint and to see were they any good on the night.
That's when you learn more about
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
isn't it? After a few
I don't
pints.
really care if they can play the guitar or not.
yeah, exactly.
Remember that story about Entourage when they got together and Mark Wahlberg being the creator of it? He picked the characters that he wanted, Vinny Chase and Johnny Drama, forget their real names, and he said, let's go to Vegas for a weekend just to see how we all get on.
All right.
And they just blew the head off it. And then said, all right, I reckon we got the two.
Yeah, that's it. But see, you're like 22 now, but I look at you and it's
23.
like... 23.
Yeah,
Old
And I
man.
look at
24
you,
this year.
and I look like I just
Old
look like
man.
you're just an old man in the industry now. Do you feel like that? I mean, how old were you when you first come to Australia, Niall?
Probably 17. wasn't it?
17.
Jesus Christ.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, someone told me that. I was saying this earlier. Someone told me yesterday, if you go to 3 Australian Open tennis tournaments,
Yeah.
you get a passport. So
Yes.
I'm going for the hat trick next year.
Yeah, you love the tennis, don't you?
Yeah.
What Aussie celebrities do you call mates? Because you've there's a few sportsmen. Warnie gets in contact with you quite a bit.
Yeah, he's always trying to play golf.
Yes.
Yeah, he's always.
But you're always busy.
Yeah.
But
I don't have time in my hands.
Who would you contact? Who would be an Australian celeb that you've become mates with over the years that you would contact when you come here to Australia?
Brownie.
Brownie, big Jonathan Brownie, works for Nova now in Melbourne.
That's right. Yeah. Big shout out there
Brownie.
to Nova.
Yeah, we love Brownie.
We love Brownie.
Isn't he a monster? Isn't he amazing?
Yeah.
Talk about an Aussie voice.
Couple of stubbies there. Got in the rip in the crown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mate.
He's got his own keg and tap at home.
I've heard, yeah.
You know
Well,
that?
actually, I've been lucky enough to go over to the house and have
Really?
a barbecue out there. And
You better be there.
yeah, his father-in-law is a hell of a man. I don't know if you've met him. He's a
No.
lunatic.
Is
yeah.
he?
Can
Awesome.
You know what? Use that. Can you use that accent? Let's ring Brownies. Let's see if he picks up. And I want you to speak to him like that and see if he can pick
See if
you
he
up.
works out who it is.
He slayed a few Irish teams in the Gaelic.
Yeah.
Remember the Gaelic?
Do you play in that?
No.
Make it across.
G'day. Leave a message with the reason for your call. I'll get back to you. Thank you.
There you go. Oh, there we go. How you going, Brownie? It's Niall Horan here. Fitzy and Wippa Nova. Just wanted to say, mate, I miss you. Can't wait for a couple of stubbies of Carlton. Go in the rip, then the crown. Lose our assholes.
See you, Brownie.
Brownie will use that as his ringtone now.
I love that.
That is brilliant.
I love that.
That is brilliant. So are you going to come back? You're going to tour? What's going on?
Yeah, hopefully. If I tour, it'd be a terrible shame if I didn't come
Well,
back.
Harry's coming back in March. Why don't you
Yeah.
come back together? You boys can do it together.
Come down with him. And I'll be, hopefully they're trying to put a tour together at the minute. And But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Do you feel like the pressure's off a bit? I mean, even for us, like when you boys used to tour, things were so strict, and the teams that we deal with. I remember we did an interview over at the Star one time. Remember that?
Yes.
And we had people leaning over our shoulder, making sure word for word we were asking the approved questions.
Yeah, I know.
Is it a bit more relaxed now that you're doing your own thing?
Yeah, it's so chilled out. Like, I don't have to... It's very, efficient.
Because you had a
I
police
would do it.
escort.
Yeah.
through the city.
Don't get that anymore. It's
Man.
a bit upset about that, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't get
Where are
that.
the cops?
Bloody red lights. How annoying. Where are you, boys? Help us out.
How is the love life going, mate? Is he
question.
still single at the moment, or what's
Well, I
the go?
spoke to you about 8 weeks ago, and it's still the same.
Really?
Yes.
So nothing on the
There's
cards.
nothing not going on. at the minute.
That's good, mate. No, I need you to turn up with an open book and an open mind, because there's some Aussie girls here that, are probably worth meeting.
Yeah.
It would be great if you could find an Australian girl.
Yeah.
Then,
I'd have a reason to move here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly
Makes
right.
sense.
Have you still got family here, Niall? Because you had a few in Melbourne.
Yeah, the
didn't
boys
you?
were living there. They all kind of moved back. There was 12 people living. I think 9 of them were in the same house at one stage.
God.
In St Kilda, and then they've all slowly moved back and realised that the Australian dream is over.
Yeah. Oh,
they're
they've
gone.
gone back to Ireland.
Yeah, there's only one left. There's 2 left in Australia. One of them just moved to Darwin recently.
What for?
Yeah, so
Just
you
loves
said it.
sun, loves beer.
And then there's one of the boys actually coming up this weekend.
Yeah, great.
I'm performing on The Voice.
We've
Fun.
got
Of
the beautiful
course.
Sarah who's on our show as well. Sarah, you've been very patient sitting there. I mean, is there anything that you want to ask Niall?
No, because last time I met Niall, Wippa embarrassed me and said I was hitting on him. This time you cannot see anything. As I said, high neck, low skirt.
She's pregnant now.
She's pregnant
I
now.
am.
Pregnant.
Do you want this chair, by the way? You gave me this chair. Someone just gave me this chair. Do you want
No,
it?
I've got a chair. I just
she
can't
refused-
get up
What
on
a
it.
gentleman.
Hey, you know something we
getting
need,
worse.
you know what we need to talk about? Katy Perry.
Okay.
She was on the other day. Did you hear
on
about
this show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Terrible stuff.
And she
boys.
said you were hitting on her or something like that.
Have we got the audio? Have a listen to this.
Niall's amazing. I love him. I see him around all the time. He's always trying to, get my number to, maybe flirt with you. But I'm like,
desperate.
I can babysit you. I'm like your mom.
Yeah, I reckon she still would though.
I'll tell you what. She's giving me a hard time for that.
Yeah.
I'm one of many people that are trying to hit on her, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, many.
Mate.
Huge
I'm
lineup.
just getting a bit of a rap for it because I'm on this radio show.
It's not fair, is it, mate?
It's not on.
Sunday
I love
night.
her.
You're both performing Sunday night. Maybe you
Yeah.
could do a bit of a duo together and look into each other's eyes.
I know. I love Katie. She's a legend.
She's
she
a
just,
talent.
She just loves annoying me.
And
Does
you
she?
did,
So yeah, she's like stuff like
Just
that.
mates.
She knows I'm going to see it, didn't she?
yeah, exactly. And you just did One Love Manchester together. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You both did that together.
Yeah,
How
she
was that,
did.
mate? That was amazing.
That was incredible. Great night. One of the most beautiful nights of all time.
Yeah.
Powerful.
It was just unbelievable.
Gla-
It's terrible. It's unbelievable what music can do in a terrible situation.
Completely.
Yeah, that was amazing. We just had Glastonbury as well.
Yeah.
Can you go? I mean, can you go to music festivals
Yeah.
with the lads now still by yourself, or do you have to disguise yourself? Brad Pitt was there, you know that at Glastonbury.
Was he?
Yeah, with Bradley Cooper, just getting selfies with crew.
Go on, lad. I don't know. I definitely go. This year I wasn't able to make it.
Yeah,
I just
busy.
go around with a hat and.
Yeah, sure. Fake
It's
moustache.
fairness. If you could see me amongst that many people, you're just looking out for me.
You've
Really,
done
aren't you?
well.
And that's
Yeah.
a bit weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I love Glastonbury. It's great.
Do you have your own email now? Because I remember when you first started, you had an email, depimpishere at
Yeah.
hotmail.com.
Let me tell the story behind that before we go any further. I've had to clear this up on a few occasions.
funny.
I went over to England when I was younger, and my cousins were living in London, and I was like 12, and I'd no real way of keeping in touch with them. So, do you remember MSN? And
Yes, yeah, the messenger.
So she said, right, I'll set you up one so we have something to keep in touch with.
Yeah.
And then handed me this, and I was like, oh.
I'm the pimp.
And then I had it for about 2 or 3. I think I might have auditioned for the X Factor with that email address.
We should check it because once you know fans.
I've had that shut down a long time. Don't you worry about
I
that.
can just imagine what it was. I mean, what about the other guys and the singles they've released?
Yeah.
So when one drops, like Harry releases a song, I don't know if you spoke to him beforehand and he said, hey, this is what I'm doing. But do you all put in a phone call and go, mate, awesome, great work?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we always giving each other a shout. Like for instance, Louis played me this new song.
Right,
He's been
yeah.
thought, whoa, get ready, people.
Is it really? You
Yeah.
love
It's a
it.
belter, is it?
Yeah.
Were you sort of secretly going,
I should have done that
prick,
one.
that's not bad. I wish I did that one.
I know. I think there will be a little bit of rivalry if we were releasing similar types of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've been releasing completely different stuff, so it's handy.
Well, it's good that you get to do what you want to do as well.
Yeah,
like Slow Hands is very you and what you want to do. And
It's good. It's all good fun.
I've just been handed a note. Brownie's getting his car washed, mate. That's why he didn't answer. Brownie's in the bloody car.
Who texted you,
Yeah,
Tom?
he just texted us saying, can't talk, I'm getting my car.
Oh, he's down at Rub It Up.
Yeah, but he's not washing the car.
What's he doing? He's sitting
inside.
there having a coffee.
Probably
Have a
thinks it's too
croissant.
loud in there. out of here.
No, you're not going to believe it. A couple of people have called the show. They're big fans.
One's called Fitzy, one's called...
Go ahead, Fitzy. You've got Niall Horan on the line.
I'm a big fan, Niall.
How you going?
Kat in Parramatta, welcome to the show. You got a question for Niall?
Yes, sir. Hi, Niall.
Oh.
Kat.
My question is, you've been so sneaky with the new album, but can you tell us how many songs were written during the album process, or are there still more to come?
Yeah, I've written too many songs. I've probably written about 40,
Wow.
50 maybe.
But is there a lot?
There's a lot of crap in there.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there a
Yeah.
list where you went, nah, push that to the side? And
Yeah.
How many are you really, really happy about? Like, how many?
I ended up fully recorded because I recorded the album with a full live band.
Yeah.
So I had to pick, instead of wasting everyone's time, I picked all the songs that I would actually
Focus on.
Yeah,
focus
sure.
on. So I recorded about 16 or 17, and then after listening to production and stuff, whittled it down, and I'm still in that kind of process now and trying to figure out what number I'm going to
Right, okay.
But like Slow Hands, when you have a song like that and you've written it, straight away do you go, oh, I've got something here?
Slow Hands was a bit of a grower for me.
Was it?
Yeah, well, I really liked it when I was writing it, but I wasn't sure if I I wanted to.
Yeah,
release
right.
it.
Yeah.
I was kind of milling about in my head between that song and another song, and then I kind of let everyone else around me pick what the single would be.
You
And
made
I
a good
played
decision.
it to my mates, played it to family and stuff like that, and these are the people who listen to the radio. So
Yeah.
I
Got
love it.
Gemma from Penrith. What's your question for Niall, Gem?
Hey, Niall. I just wanted to say you're amazing. Thank you for, as a fan, you keep us really involved in what you're doing. That's really cool. But I just wanted to ask if we know you're really good with languages and stuff. Is there any chance that you would possibly do a song in another language, like Justin's just done Despacito?
Despacito.
What do you reckon?
That would actually be quite fun. If I was any good at languages, I probably would.
Yeah, but is there another language that you know quite well?
No, I have a couple of words of Spanish, but I'm actually that's going to be one of my tasks next year.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going to try and learn how to speak Spanish.
Chloe in Liverpool, you got a question for Niall?
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool, all the way from Liverpool.
Hello.
Hi, Niall.
How you doing?
Not too bad. If there was a song for the soundtrack of your life, what would it be?
Oh, good question.
Great question. Soundtrack of your life.
No, not that one. I would say I don't know. Probably something by the Eagles. Probably like
Desperado.
Probably Desperado's my favorite. Desperado's my favorite.
Great
I'm
song.
so desperate.
Great song.
I don't know. I'd say when I took on my own, I was brought up in Fleetwood Mac and Eagles and stuff like that. So I was kind of like, that was like, it's like the football team you barrack for.
Yep.
Yes.
Barrack? Do you like
Yeah,
it?
Barrack.
mate.
Well
Yeah,
done, man. Better than root.
You root for?
Root for. That's in
American.
America.
Okay, and it's like you follow the team that your dad follows, But then when you start making decisions for yourself, you start changing your mind. But I'd say, Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy.
I did actually a cover of it
Oh,
recently.
rock and roll.
Dancing in the Moonlight, a song called Dancing in the Moonlight, and that's probably when I first decided my own choices in music.
Yeah, sure.
And, yeah, I would say that would be because I played it in all bands bands I was in as a kid and stuff like
Great.
that. So I would say that was
Love it. Write that down.
just Dancing in the Moonlight.
Well, there you go. It's Niall Horan, new song, Slow Hands. You'll see it this Sunday night on The
Sunday
Voice. Yep, make sure you tune into that.
Can't
Katy
wait.
Perry's performing as well. That's
Yep.
great news. Mate, it's so
Good
good
to see you, mate.
so good to have you back.
You're idiots,
Do you want to
do
go
you?
for a pint?
Yeah,
We'll
come
go
on.
for a Guinness now.
Yeah, but we can't have pints around here. Apparently, you get schooners everywhere. You
Yeah,
go.
Oh, you can
schooners.
still
Which
get
is
a
a lot
pint.
of-
Let's go play a bit of blackjack and get a pint.
O'Reilly's.
Huh?
One of those Irish pubs will do a pint, won't they?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to an Irish pub, though?
Yeah.
No. They get a bit loose.
In Ireland, they're just called pubs.
Thanks,
Good to
mate.
have you, legend.
Cheers, boys.